Hey everybody, I sure hope the signal is getting out okay because based on my computer, it's telling me there's a lot of lag. So if I lose anybody or everybody tonight, please tune right back in at Info with Kim because I will reconnect via my phone. For some reason, the broadband seems to have a better signal than Wi-Fi. Go figure. How's everybody doing out there? Hello, hello. Oh, I have to get back to comments. Let me get over to comments and say hello to everybody. Hello, Mike. Hi, everybody. It looks like my comments are probably going to be a little bit late in the wake. Let's just see if I still have the regular amount of lag that I normally do. Hi, hi. Hi, all. Okay. Um, Hello, Ron. Okay, so I'm apparently signing on as Kim when I do this. So Kim is not here. I am Kim for tonight in the comments section. So yeah, Green Irene, I mentioned in the advertising or in the promo that I was going to be talking about fighting fibro or fighting fibro flares because you know what, with this weather for the last few days, I can assure you I am really really fighting and I'm putting up a good fight, but the battlefield is getting really kind of yucky. So I thought tonight, hello Robert, hello Kimberly. So I thought tonight I would share some of the techniques and tips firsthand of what I'm doing because I'm right in the thick of it. I've been dealing with, the typical chronic aches and pains, the inflammation. I'm dealing with the poor appetite, with the irritable bowel. I'm dealing with the because I'm struggling and fighting, I have the low energy. So I'm really fighting with attitude adjustments, let's just say. So I thought I would share some of the tips and techniques that I use to get through pretty much each and every day. First and foremost, cannabis, right? Cannabis is at the heart of everything that I do for a treatment program. I use cannabis in a multitude of ways. I use it topically. I use it in my edibles. I combust it all the time. In fact, I love 710 sessions because I get to do this and not feel like a stoner. I get to say, I smoked 2 joints and then I smoked 2 more. Okay, and that right there is probably the biggest thing that'll make a difference when you're feeling very yucky, when you're someone who battles chronic aches and pains. A sense of humor, laughing at yourself, laughing at the people around you, letting the people around you laugh at you. Because you know what? This too shall pass. And I know half a dozen of you out there that just heard me say, this too shall pass, rolled your eyes, because I know when I was struggling and I was on the pharmaceuticals and in the wheelchair, people would say, it's okay, just breathe, this too shall pass. And it used to piss me off because I'm living right now. I'm not living 3 weeks from now or 3 hours from now. I'm living right now, and right now is where and when the pain is. So another technique, one of the tools that I use, another tool I use is NLP, and that is how we talk or program our brains. It's the language we use to program our brains to get them to run the strategies that we want them to run. In this particular case, because I would hear it so often, this too shall pass, it was going to trigger. It was going to trigger me regardless. So it could trigger me in a pissed off way, or it could trigger me in a positive way. So I use this too shall pass as, yeah, this too shall pass. And so what can I do in the meantime that's really going to help me that when this passes, I'm going to feel better and I'm going to get to do, and I'm going to have this, or I'm going to take care of that, or I'm going to, or the point is I was feeling incapacitated. So when I hear this too shall pass, I get excited about, and when it does. So I follow up every time I hear this too shall pass. I also hear, or this little person in my brain also hears, and when it does. So, it does it in an exciting way. And that helps keep a smile on my face, because when I'm struggling with a muscle spasm, or I am zoning out on, I don't know, a stone in the driveway while conversations take place around me, because I'm trying not to focus on the actual pain. I don't want to live there. I know it's there. I know it's not going to kill me. If it was, it would have already, and it lost its chance. It lost its chance a long time ago to take me out. What doesn't kill me the first time around already lost its chance. That being said, I know that this is going to pass, and I know that I just have to breathe through sometimes the pain. Sometimes I can't breathe through it, especially when it's been 3-4 days of damp and bad weather. I hurt, I ache. So do a lot of other chronic pain sufferers, people who are dealing with arthritis, people who are dealing, the different types of arthritis, people who are dealing with, why isn't it coming to me? But, spinal bifida or spinal issues, broken bone issues, decompression of the spine, people who are experiencing all the aches and pains that seem to show up really heavy during bad weather, that are aches and pains from past traumas. So learning to map over some of the things in our brain so that we reprogram. Our brain is, for all intent purposes, a computer system, right? And whatever, we're running strategies already, but these strategies are not working for us, right? Kimberly, for 5 days, you've been in a flare-up. I've been in really nasty for the last 4 days. So yeah, it's a weather thing. We must live in the same region, or at least in the same weather system. So again, it's really important. Maintain your sense of humor. Recognize what your abilities are and don't over exceed them. No, if you already have a strategy in place prior to a flare-up, and you know what, you can get a strategy plan from me. I believe the website's active now. The strategy plan is not up there yet, but yes, I'm going to be making an announcement later. I also have a giveaway. I have a giveaway. I never have giveaways. I have a giveaway. Okay, so stay tuned. Yeah. Okay, so I try to maintain a positive attitude. And I try to look for the positive. I like to do the deep breathing. When I'm feeling a pain or a muscle spasm where it's like, fuck, it's taking me out, I don't let it. I will zone into a rock and I will think about the last time that I successfully evaded a major breakdown from fibro and how I was victorious, how I came out of that battle the winner, because I then, biked the following day 2 kilometers, or I went and played with my grandson, or nowadays I have the puppy. You guys have all met Wookie. If you follow me on my personal page, you've already met Wookie. Wookie is, oh my God, that little puppy is my joy. He is a Shishan, which is Shih Tzu and Bichon. Hello, Jessica. Thanks for joining me. Hello, Kimberly, Newfoundland. Very cool. Okay, you know what? Somebody was just saying there's all kinds of ads showing up on the Scrabble page for tourism in Newfoundland. Are you guys open up right now? Okay. Oh, we're at 7:09. Middle-aged eyeballs. I'm tired. I don't have the same excitement or enthusiasm that I typically have, and for that I apologize for you guys. So, it's 7:10. Yay! Okay, spark it up. Okay. Yay. Right? I guess I should take that alarm off because that'll get really annoying fast, I think. That's good. So tonight I'm smoking Orange Crush. It's a Kush. It's a heavier indica, even though it's a hybrid. But it's got a nice citrusy taste. It's not harsh on the throat, and it gives me the little bit of relief. I've also been smoking a lot of CBD today, or consuming a lot of CBD. I've had a few ingestibles. Using cannabis raw is tremendously beneficial for anybody. If you don't already know, let me just tell you again, or reinforce it. Cannabis is a superfood. Sorry. It's not harsh. Let me lie to you again. Seriously, right? Okay, so cannabis is a superfood. In its raw state, it contains all of the essential nutrients, all of the vitamins, all of the fatty acids, the omega-3s, and THCA. So that's before it's been decarboxylated. I can't fucking talk right. It has huge anti-inflammatory properties. So when and if you can, definitely be using it. Thank you. Thank you very much. That must be the CBD. So I was thinking I needed a CBD joint because I already had this one going, but as it turns out, anyway, here we are. We're back, guys. Okay, so where was I? I was talking about THCA, right? And I was relighting my joint. That's what I was doing. Tomorrow, I'm in Ontario and opening up 25%, right? Yeah, Jessica, I'm in Ontario as well. How rude. I didn't say happy 710 to anybody. Happy 710, everybody. Hey, Lori, thanks for tuning in. So yeah, again, using your cannabis raw, amazingly nutritionally beneficial. And right now our bodies are fighting and they can use all the superpower you can give them. And the one way our bodies make cells or new cells is through the fuel we provided. And that's our food, right? So infuse it. If you don't want to be high, and I get that, and I know the joke is, oh, fuck, I'd love to be high all day. Realistically, we don't necessarily want to be, and if you don't want to be high all day, you want to be functioning, you want to be, present, yada, 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 all that sort, for whatever your reasons are. Using cannabis raw, you will not get high. The THCA has the carboxyl acid arm still attached to that molecule, and it won't fit in the receptor in the brain. So you can't actually you can't get high from raw cannabis. So yeah, I use it raw. I use it in my bullets, in my NutriBullets. I even have some leaves, when I trim the plant, clean the plant, yada, yada, yada. I keep my leaves and I break it up and put it in spice jars so I can sprinkle it on after the fact. I like a spice like oregano, right? Doesn't have near the efficacy, but I like the flavor. Back to it in its raw state, that is the richest way to glean the most benefit from it, from a nutritional fighting perspective. Now, if you want to start dealing with your muscle aches and pains, let me tell you, and you don't want to get high, get out that cream, that cannabis infused lotion. If you can't find a really good one on the market that you like, no, I won't recommend any. I will tell you, make your own. I make my own. It's easy, it's efficient. I can guarantee the quality of it, and it's an agricultural product. Yeah, that's really cool, Ron, right? Fun fact, in California, cannabis is considered an agricultural product. I found this out the other night on IWK 710 Sesh with Janine Mora and her guest, Melanie Willem. I wasn't watching 710, but that's really cool. Yeah, historically, 100 years ago, it was a regular agriculture. It was in our pigs and cows and chicken feed. It was there for us. And then, interestingly, it was taken out of our diet about 80 years ago, and about 40 years ago, autoimmune deficiencies became very prolific in numbers. So interesting, right? We are what we eat. It's very true. So the other thing I do for fighting a fibro flare, okay, you want to make your own? It's as simple as this. Go to YouTube. They got a shitload of videos. And seriously, girl, keep it simple. My ingredients, are you ready? This is really hard. Stay focused. Coconut oil and cannabis. Yeah, that's it. Cannabis and coconut oil. So I use 2 ounces of quality shake to a pound of coconut oil, or I use 1 ounce of bud for smoking. So I don't really want to smoke it, but it's good bud. I just don't want to smoke it because it's harsh or whatever, right? And so I will use 1 ounce of decent bud to 1 pound. So that's it. Throw it all in a crock pot. There's a bunch of different fancy ways to avoid different challenges, like using netting or cheesecloth to keep the crock pot clean. I've been using the same crock pot. I only use it for cannabis coconut oil. You can also, once it's all done and you package it into your little leftover margarine containers or your glass Tupperware containers, I don't know. You got it in its storage containers. You can also use it for cooking if you if you want. But no, if you're using it for cooking, you will get a euphoria. You will. There is a psychotropic high that goes along with that because now it's decarboxylated and you're ingesting it. So sometimes on the bad days, I will use a teaspoon of the cannabis coconut oil and fry up my eggs in it, or fry my toast, my French toast in it, because you know what? I don't. It's going to be a rough day, right? So I use the cannabis topical. I use a alcohol infused tincture. So it's a really heavy infused tincture. I make my own. There's all kinds of recipes. Kim, Facebook user, Ron, Jessica, anybody that's interested, there's all kinds of recipes on YouTube. In the very near future, you will actually, you know what, it might be on the Green Irene website or the Cannabis Corner Cafe website. I'm pretty sure there is a recipe for the tinctures. So you can already, and again, you can make your own. It's easy. When you're making your own home-based products, they don't have to be as fancy and you don't have to be as particular as you would if you were selling them retail, right? You're doing it for yourself. So make it the way you want it, the way you need it for you. I think that's a very important factor. So again, I use it, I ingest, I use it topically. I use the cannabis tincture for spray because I do find that it gets through the skin a little bit deeper. It gets to the muscle area or region a lot quicker. And because it's alcohol-based, I will then rub that area with the cream or the lotion afterwards so that my skin doesn't dry out, stuff like that. You like it on ice cream, the cannabis tincture? You know what? I don't know about the tincture, but maybe the coconut oil. I just think alcohol and ice cream probably wouldn't go really well together. But that being said, you could use the cannabis coconut oil to make a nice caramel infused sauce or an infused caramel sauce and pour that over the ice cream. Okay, now you got me. I got the munchies. All right. Actually, it's my friend's birthday. And hey, Liz, if you're watching, happy birthday. I will be up for cake shortly. So yeah, tincture, really, you put it on ice cream. You're a brave woman. I don't think I would put alcohol with ice cream, with dairy products, but you know, I have a sensitive belly. I don't know. So what else do I do? So the other thing I use that's kind of like a spa solution, again, you're not going to get high from using it. But it is going to give you a lot of it has a lot of anti-inflammatory response, and it's just provides you with a lot of relief, is cannabis infused bath salts. Again, I make my own. Kelly over at Kelly's Green Vape Lounge in Orno. You'll find her on Facebook. She makes an amazing bath salts, and she's the one who got me turned on to them. She gifted me a package one time, and it was like, oh, these are wonderful. And I found out how to make my own, started making my own, because sometimes I like them a little bit stronger, sometimes I like them a little bit weaker. But it also helps me to help my clients, to help you and you guys, like, so that I can say, yeah, I've used it this way or I've used it that way, right? So okay, so you are part of our group. Hey, guess what, Westies? It's 420. Happy 420 West Coast. Cheers. I'm still on my first puff. So I smoked 2 joints and then I smoked 2 more. Oh, guys, you gotta laugh, because if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry, and cry means you're given into whatever chronic pain, chronic condition, whatever dis-ease you're suffering from, you're given into it. So I'm going to suggest now that everybody, so there's 3 things. Okay, there's 3 things that I use. Fuck it. It's too complicated. Smoke another joint. You know what we're going to do? I have 2 answers on the back of this card. There is a number, and I'm going to tell you to pick a number between 250 and 500. I was going to say, tell me what the 3 things are that I use to fight the muscle spasms. The answer would have been salts, creams, and tincture, but we're not going to go there. Instead, I'm going to say pick a number between 250 and 500. and the closest to this number, and by the time this joint is done, will receive a little care package that is going to be going out as part of my new promo packages going out for a new program that is finally fucking opening up. It's not ready yet, but this is the medicine bag for a rainy day achy relief. Check it out, guys. Okay, so it's just a little hemp canvas bag, and inside you're going to have a little sample package of cannabis infused salts, a little sample package of cannabis infused creams, and a little sample package of the cannabis infused tincture. Okay, and on the back is the website. So this is going out to the number that gets closest to the number that I'm looking at on the back of this page. Okay, I'm going to put it back down here. Well, I guess I'm going to put it in here so that we'll do the big reveal. I haven't watched any of these shows, so I don't know how any of you guys are actually doing this. So, okay, bear with me, guys. All right, my joint is almost done. Does anybody have any other questions? So diet, and what I mean by diet is not like 1,300 calories or something. I'm talking about what you're putting into your body. Pay attention to it. Try and put in the good, positive, anti-inflammatory. Holy shit, I almost forgot to tell you people about turmeric. Turmeric is an amazing spice. Add it to whatever you possibly can. It's filled with like a curcumin or something like that, which is like huge, very potent anti-inflammatory. It's wonderful. So, all right, turmeric. What else did I want to tell you guys? Oh, I got the number in there. I got. Oh, okay, numbers. There we are. I'm almost done my joint. Yeah. All right, so let's just see here. Okay, cool. We're getting numbers here. Oh, we've got close numbers too. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, look at you guys go. Look at you guys go. Okay, that's so awesome. I have no sure what that's yeah. Awesome. Where can I buy one of these? You'll be able to buy it at the website. Beans Marie, you'll be able to find these at the website in about a week's time. So yeah, the website's not really open yet, and I haven't advertised it to anybody. You guys can take a peek and you can sign up, but you know what? It's still under construction, and there's still like lorem ipsum, blah blah blah, in different places, right? Because fuck, I'm one person and I wear a lot of hats, and I've been tired lately and hurting. So focusing on staying positive. I managed to get a bike ride in every day for the last 4 days, even though it was raining when there was a rain break. Oh my God, Gizmo. Wookie, my puppy, loves to be in the basket on my bicycle. How cool is that? So we get to go for a bike ride. We look like Dorothy and Toto, still searching for home. But driving around the country roads. It's really cool. He really does bring me a lot of joy. And I think that's really important, is to surround yourself with a lot of positive things, especially when you're dealing with chronic pain, chronic fatigue, chronic anything is very overwhelming, right? Fight it. Hypnosis. I use hypnosis on a very regular basis for myself. I help other people with hypnosis, with using hypnosis. We design a language pattern that will help them create a new program in their brain that they're comfortable running, that will get them a more desired outcome. I mean, the definition of doing the same thing over and over again, hoping to get different results, right? So let's do things a little bit differently. Even 2 degrees to the left can put you at a whole new destination. So if the destination you're getting to isn't where you want to be, it might be time to get a little help in reprogramming how strategies are running in your brain, instead of waking up saying, I feel like crap, and oh, this aches, and taking an inventory of what hurts. Take an inventory of what doesn't hurt. Take an inventory of what is good. Change it around a bit. Just reprogram, rewrite your brain. Hypnosis is and it makes it easy and effortless to install those programs. Cannabis facilitates and acts like an amazing vehicle to help get us into a hypnotic state very quickly and easily. It's also very therapeutic in a multitude of other ways, as I was just saying. So, Ron, you're awesome. Thank you for the props. You know, it's good to know I'm reaching people. So again, the bag. You guys ready for the number reveal? My joint's done. We're at 7:30. I really enjoyed talking to you. I almost gave up because I thought, you know what, I feel like crap and I'm not going to be able to be, and I don't, and I'm really glad I came on because I'm pretty sure I helped a couple of people with a couple of ideas, right? So if you want to check out more, you guys can start following me on Facebook. I already opened up the Facebook page. It is I don't know what it is. It is Fight Fibro, I believe. Ginger, I think you were there. So I think it's Fight Fibro group or Fight Fibro series page. Check it out. I will post it afterwards. You can also check out fightfibro.ca if you want. But you guys got to keep it secret until it opens, okay? So that's exposing that. Here's the bag. And the number is 462. 462, guys. 462. Who's the you know what? Thanks, Beans Marie. It was fun. You know what? I really enjoy these 710 sessions, getting together with you guys, shooting the shit, and just kind of unwinding, right? Being able to go and yeah, it's great. I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. Okay, so someone had 469, so that would be really close. That's within 7. Anybody any closer than 469? Ron, way to go, buddy. 469. Anybody any closer than that? Whoever picked numbers? I don't think so. I think Ron, 444. Nope. Ron, I think you are it, my friend. Yes. Okay, Ron, if you can private message me, Green Irene Canada Talk, private message me your address, and I will ship this out to you with your little sample packages in it to fight fibro on a rainy day, aches and pains, make them go away. Okay, on that note, guys, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thanks. Honestly, thank you very much, and I will see you next week. I'm going to cut cake for my friend Liz and sing happy birthday. You guys have a great week. I'll chat at you all soon. Ciao for now.